Hey everybody, it's Adam here from the band Lake Minnetonka, and it's a very auspicious day. It is the online release of our new album House Arrest, and it is also the 11th anniversary of the day that I met St Paul Peterson, who features on that record. Now, St Paul's been an inspiration, a mentor, a great collaborator and friend to the band, and I thought that I'd take this opportunity to give a big shout out to Paul and all he's done for us, and tell you all a little bit about the backstory of how it all came about. St Paul Peterson is part of one of Minneapolis' most loved musical families. As a teenager, he was recruited into Prince's camp, joining The Time and appearing in Purple Rain. After The Time was dissolved, St Paul co-led The Family with Susanna Melvoin, and on the 1985 eponymous album, released the first version of Nothing Compares to You. In 2010, Sheila E. came to Melbourne to play at the Corner Hotel. I interviewed St Paul and his brother Ricky for my radio show Black Wax. They subsequently invited me to Gate Crash Soundcheck, where I met everyone in the band, including Sheila, but I didn't get a picture with her, unfortunately. Over the years, St Paul's visited Melbourne many times with F Deluxe, with the Minneapolis Funk All-Stars, and he was also the musical director of the Nothing Compares to Prince concert at Hamer Hall. His poster adorns the dressing room at Bird's Basement, and it's a tradition to take our picture with it every time we play there. In 2017, during a run of shows at Bird's Basement, I managed to lock him down for a recording session for the first Lake Minnetonka album, Melbourne and Minneapolis. He played bass on Rare Love and 4am Bunker Funk. We're in the studio with St Paul Peterson.
What's going on? It's a cool tune, man. I got to play some rumble bass on it. So.
When I returned to Minneapolis to do more recording in 2019, I was able to get a whole band together, including Dr. Fink, St. Paul, and a brilliant drummer named L.A. Buckner. That session resulted in some of the tracks you can hear on House Arrest.
Alright, you boys, what'd you think? What do you think?
Funky.
Let's do it!
During that same trip, Paul invited me up to jam on one of my favorite songs, Mutiny, at the Minnesota Music Cafe in St. Paul.
St. Paul, where are we?
We're actually in St.
We are in. This is some being John Malkovich level shit here.
It is.
We are
Finally,
in St. Paul, and this is St. Paul. So like,
I know my mind is blown.
Paul Peterson isn't just an incredible musician, he's such an important part of the global music community. And he has a podcast called Music on the Run. He does a weekly series called Funk Friday with a different bunch of collaborators that's been going for more than a year. We love you, Paul, and thanks for being such an important part of the sound of our new album, House Arrest. Funk on, brother.
Well, you gotta get it. No question about it.
gotta get it because we're funky, right?
He's funky. Get the records.